Today's lesson is on simple interest. The first thing I want to go over is what simple interest is. Simple interest is the interest paid on a loan or the interest earned on a savings account. It's important to note that the simple part of the interest paid or the interest earned, it's on the original amount only. So if you borrow $600, you're only paying interest on that original $600 that you borrowed, or if you have $1,000 in your savings account, simple interest only calculates it on that original $1,000. I like to think of the interest as the cost of borrowing money. So if you need to borrow money from a bank, you can't just borrow it for free. They charge you what we call interest. There is a formula that is used to calculate interest, and it is based on a percentage of what you borrow, which is why we are talking about it right now during our percents unit. The formula is I is equal to P times R times T. I'm going to go through right now what each of those means. I is going to mean simple interest. P is for principal, or the original amount that you borrowed or the original amount that you put into a savings account. It's that quantity that is earning the interest. R is going to be the rate. This is going to be a percentage, and you're going to write that as a decimal. And T is for time. Time is going to be the amount of time that you are going to borrow the money for, or the amount of time that the money is in a savings account for. It's very important to note that this has to be in years. So when we're talking about this formula is assuming that we're talking about years. So if we have a scenario where we are borrowing money for 6 months, we need to convert that into years, 6 out of 12 whole months, or this is going to be 1/2, or 0.5. 18 months is going to be 18 over 12, or 1.5 months. So you're going to need to convert months to years. This is a formula that you do need to memorize. I equals PRT. So let's go through how to use this formula. First question, how much interest would Dylan pay if she borrowed $640 for 3 years at a 15% interest rate? The very first thing that you need to do is you need to write down the formula. So here I'm going to write I equals PRT. You're going to write it too. So we need to figure out what I, P, R, and T are. She borrowed $640, so that's going to be the P. 3 years is going to be the time, and a 15% interest rate is going to be the R, and we're going to write that as a decimal, 0.15. What I'm looking for is my simple interest, because it says how much interest would she pay. Now I'm going to plug all of this into my formula. So I'm going to leave I there because that's what we're looking for. My principal is $640. My rate is 0.15, and my time is 3 because it's already in years. From here, I'm going to plug this into my calculator, and that's going to give me $288. So this $288 is what she has to pay in interest. She also has to pay back the $640. So $288 is the cost of borrowing that money for 3 years. Now we're going to look at question 2 because it's just a little bit different. So Michael borrowed $3,650 for 4 years at a rate of 16%. What is the total amount he must repay to the bank? The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to write down my formula, and you are going to write this down as well. Now I'm going to figure out what my I, P, R, and T are. Well, he borrowed $3,650. That's going to be my principal, the principal amount that I paid back. 4 years is going to be my time. And my rate is 16%, needs to be written as a decimal, 0.16. My I is going to be what I'm looking for. So I'm going to plug everything in to my equation. My principal is $36.50. The rate is 0.16. And the time is 4. It's already in years. So every time you write the time, you just need to double check that that's in years. You need to double check that the rate is a decimal. I'm going to plug this into my calculator, and I'm going to get, for my simple interest, $2,336. This is my interest, and this is the cost of borrowing $36.50. So to get the total amount that he has to repay, this is one more step than problem number 1. So I need to take my $36.50 because he definitely needs to repay that. He also needs to repay the interest, and we're going to add them together to get a total of $5,986. So that's going to be the total cost for him to borrow that $36.50. Next example, Paxton took out a loan for $1,500. That $1,500 is the principal. It's what he took out of the bank at a 12% rate. My rate is going to be 0.12. He wants to borrow the money for 6 months. So this is my time, but it's 6 months, so I need to take and convert it into a year, which is 0.5 or half of a year. How much must he repay the bank in all? So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to write down my equation. I equals PRT. I'm going to be looking for the I here, and then I'm going to plug in everything that I know. I have $1,500 for my principal. My rate is 0.12, and my time is 0.5. So this is where I'm checking. I'm in years, I'm in decimals, and now I can plug this into my calculator. And I get $90. So how much must he repay in all? We need to take the $1,500 that he borrowed plus the $90 to get a total of $1,590 as my answer. The last question that I want to go over with you is number 4. So sometimes they'll give you the simple interest and they'll want you to find one of the other variables, the principal, the rate, or the time. So in this case, how many years would it take Kira to earn $43.68 in simple interest if she deposited $182 at a 6% interest rate? So very first thing I'm going to do, again, I'm going to write down my formula. I equals PRT. And then I'm going to label each of my variables. So how many years, that's going to be my T, my time, would it take Kira to earn $43.68 in simple interest? Well, it labels it for us. That's my I. That's my simple interest. If she deposited, here's what she starts with. That's the principal, $182. And then my rate is going to be 0.06. So now I'm going to plug this into my formula. I had to erase that because I knew I was going to run out of room. So my interest rate is $43.68. That's going to go on the left-hand side of the equation. My principal is $182. My interest rate is 0.06, and I'm going to leave this in black. T is what we're looking for. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to simplify this. I'm going to multiply this together in my calculator. And that right there is going to give me 10.92. I still have my $43.68 here. I still have my T right here. This is a lot like after we solve proportions and we cross multiply. So from here, I'm going to divide by 10.92 on both sides of the equation because that's going to cancel those out right there. We're going to end up with 4 is equal to t. So my answer is 4 years.